able to take this really wonderful thing that I'm passionate about, relationship building and making connections, and turn it into something that truly works every time. You know, you can have a conversation with a student, a parent, a counselor, an independent educational consultant, a faculty member, staff member, and you can utilize what we've talked about in so many different ways. So it's not even just in the day-to-day as an admissions counselor, a higher education professional. I use this in my daily life now, which is awesome. And there was one specific instance when we were talking about in my conversation map, you know, how do you kind of close out your conversation to get to the next steps piece? I just didn't. I just totally left it out, which is awful, but it was a way that I didn't want to say, you know, do you think you're going to do this now? Or how do you think that this is going to be what your next step is? And we were able to navigate what was, you know, truly genuinely something that I felt comfortable saying and felt that my families would be really reactive to. Mm-hmm. And that tool, that specific, it was one sentence. What do you feel is your next step? It's beautiful, works every time. And you and I have had these conversations, and I do this with my student workers as well. What do you feel is the next step for you? Is there anything specific that you want to work on? Those questions have changed the way that not only we oversee, you know, everyday student interactions and family interactions, but it changes the way that our student workers even are now, because now they have voiced to us what their next steps are. Yeah. So taking, you know, the conversation piece that we have learned to put into action and with families and counselors and such, now has been put into the office in a different dynamic, and it works beautifully.